Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a highlighting and contouring routine. I have really fair skin. I'm usually the first shade in any foundation I purchase, and over the years watching YouTube I've seen a lot of girls on here do highlighting and contouring routines, and most people nowadays tan. So many girls I watch for my skin tone self-tan, and a lot of the other girls I watch are darker than me. I am like the palest of the pale, and I know not everyone is. So over the years it's been really hard for me to find products that work for my skin tone. Watching girls on YouTube, I'd go check out products they'd recommend and they'd be too warm for me, too orange for me. The concealer they recommended wouldn't have a shade light enough to highlight under my eyes. So these are just products I found over the years that actually work for my pale skin. I found colors that work, brands that carry things light enough, contouring and bronzing shades that work for my really pale skin without looking too orange or too muddy. And yeah, this is just like my everyday go-to highlighting and contouring routine. I love it. It lasts on my face. I think it looks good all day, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'm also contouring my face for a round face shape. So if you have a round face shape and you want to learn how I contour and highlight my face shape, I mean, of course you can do anything you want. Makeup is just like endless. But this is how I contour and highlight my round face to make it look a little bit more slimmer and give it a little bit more dimension. Then definitely keep watching the video. So first thing we're going to do is start with prepping our face for makeup, and then putting on foundation. I'm just going to skip through this quickly because for these steps you just want to use whatever works for you. Decay Naked Skin Concealer to highlight underneath my eyes. I have mine in the shade Fair Neutral, and this is one of the concealers that I found that actually does have a shade that's light enough to highlight underneath my eyes. But I'm going to leave down below a few more alternatives I have found over the years that I also like and recommend. Because I have a round face shape, I'm not going to take mine out like a lot of people do. I just take mine like this. If you had more of a longer face shape, you probably want to take it all the way out. But because I'm round, I don't want to add light out here. I want the light to be in the center of my face, which will in turn, like, you know, bring all the light to the center of my face and make you focus on the center of my face. It makes your face look a little bit slimmer. So I don't put much on. I'm also going to put it down the middle of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, forehead, and I also like to put it around my smile lines. I don't see a lot of people doing that, but that's just a personal preference. So I like to have all the light in the middle of my face, and I'm just going to use my finger to blend this out. Also, if I didn't have my eyes already done, I would take the concealer up onto my eyes and use it as like my primer. So I just started blending it out with my finger, and now I'm going to finish it with my beauty blender. As you can see from me personally, I just take it in a big triangle under my eyes, but I never want to go past the outside corner of my eyes because my face is round. So I just do a big triangle, so it just adds a lot of light to the center of my face. The next step I'm going to do is baking. Now this isn't a necessary step, it's just one I personally like to take. I have oily skin, and I find this helps my makeup set better and last longer. And I'm going to use the Ben 9 Neutral Set Powder to do this. So these are the places that I personally just get really oily, and I find baking stops it from, you know, getting oily so fast or my makeup breaking down. It's not something you have to do if you don't want to bake. You can just set under your eyes with the concealer. And I'm just going to let this sit. While this product is baking, I'm going to set the rest of my face, and I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Powder to set the rest of my face. And I just take it on a flat brush and I just press it into my skin. I find pressing powders into my skin works better for me. It just really gets the product into my skin and doesn't move around any creams or liquids you have underneath. Also, while that product's baking, I usually go on and do my contouring, and I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpt powder to do this today in my Nars brush. And just start at the cheekbones, and because I have a round face, I take the product straight down. If you have a longer face, you might want to curve it in. It would give you more, it would make your cheeks pop more. I don't want that. I want my face to look slimmer. I'm also going to take it on my jawline. When you're doing your jawline, make sure you get right up behind your ears as well. It's a mistake a lot of people make, but if you stop the shadow like right here, it's going to look really unnatural because your jaw continues right up to behind your ears. So make sure you do the shadow the whole way. I do my chin as well. Get rid of any double chin action. And I do the temples going up into my forehead. And then I just repeat that side on the other side. When you're contouring, you always want to blend up. You never want to blend down because that can look muddy and it'll make the line less sharp. You want to bring your cheekbones up, and if you contour down, make your face look droopy. So I'm also going to do my bronzing, and for this I use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. And I have mine in the lighter shade, which is Luminous Bronze, and I'm going to use the Spedalium Tools 990 brush. Honestly, you guys need this brush. This brush is amazing. I really don't hear anyone on YouTube talking about Spedalium Tools, and I actually purchased this brush because I saw Makeup by Tiffany D talking about the Chanel version of this brush. And when I googled it online, I found this, which is the exact same shape. And this brush is so amazing for bronzer. It is just like thebomb.com, and I think everyone needs one of these. Not a lot of makeup companies make a brush this shape. I think Sigma came out with a similar one earlier this year, but it's just like a lot shorter and denser. This one's just like a really nice, long, fluffy, like just has a lot of flexibility, and it makes it really, really nice for bronzer. It's great because I start here. It's great on the cheekbones. It just fits there nice for bronzer. Like if you didn't want to do harsh contouring, you could use this, and it would give you like a nice, it just hits that spot perfectly. It's also great for the forehead. Like it just fits there so well. You can get down the sides of your face, and it just blends awesome. The bronze and contour. I really like the look of being bronzed. I think it adds a lot more dimension to the face because I can't get a lot lighter underneath my eyes. So I add dimension by adding a few shades of depth. The product's been sitting on my skin for about 5 to 10 minutes, and you can just dust it away with a duo fiber brush if you want to. I actually really like to take my ambient lighting powder in diffused light and just put a little bit on my brush and then just go in and dust it off. If I'm not baking, I'm setting my under eyes with this powder. It's like a beautiful powder. It's a really light yellow color that actually works for pale skins. It's not like a banana powder. It's just like a very white, light yellow color. It's like, I don't think you would get any more paler. And it just sets the under eyes beautifully. I just love it. It has like a tiny bit of a sheen, but not like a sheen. But it just makes your under eyes look gorgeous, and you just really want to make sure you're knocking off all the excess powder because it will look nice if you have any under there. You want to really get in around the nose because the creases of your nose can hold on to the excess powder. And yeah, so now my under eyes look super smooth and bright, and I have dimension on my face. So now I'm going to just hit my nose with a little bit of contour. I don't personally think I really need to contour my nose. I like the shape of my nose. I just feel like if you don't add contour and dimension to your nose. It really gets lost in your face. It just looks really weird. I think just to make your skin and your look more uniform, you should add some kind of dimension back to your nose so everything just looks blended together. So I just take the Nars Ita brush and whatever was left on it from contouring my face and cheekbones and just hit it a little bit. I'm not too precise because I like the shape of my nose, so I just kind of want to go down the sides and give it some shadow, but just contour your nose however you'd like to. I also take it under my lip, and then I take my bronzer brush. I don't put any more on it, but again, just like, I mean, this brush is huge. You're pretty much going to hit your whole nose with it, but I just like to do that. So that's all I do for contouring. So now I'm going to apply my blush. Okay, so this changes day to day for me, but my all-time favorite blush color ever is Nars Deep Throat. So that's what I'm going to use today because it's my favorite. So I just take my blush on a Morphe 405 brush, and I love this brush. I think online it says it's for contouring, but I love it for blush. And I take my blush like the same area I'd contour, but just a little bit higher. I don't want to apply it just to the apples of the cheeks because I want my face to look slimmer, and that can add a lot of attention to your cheeks, make your cheeks look bigger and chubbier. So I sweep mine back. I want most of the product back here and just a little bit on my cheeks. And now that I'm done on my cheek area, I'm also going to bake underneath my contour to make the line sharper. Again, I'm going to use my Ben 9 Neutral set, and I'm going to put some on my Beauty Blender. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a liquid illuminator, and I know everyone says don't use liquids over powders, but I honestly do this like every day. I'm going to use the Nars Copacabana liquid illuminator, and I've never had a problem with putting this over powders. It still sits nice on my skin, it still blends out nice, and I just love this color. And I find putting a liquid illuminator just makes the powder I put on top really pop. And now I do this because like it's summer, I want glowy bronze skin, but you don't have to do this. It's just like an extra step that I like to take. So I just take it on my finger and pop it on the backs of my cheeks. Just my regular highlighter, and today I'm going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm going to use the Gleam one, and specifically I'm going to use the color Crushed Pearl. It's my favorite. I think if you have really pale skin, this is an amazing highlighter. It really shows up glowing in the dark. So I'm just going to take this on a fan brush and just work it onto my cheekbone. Take a dual fiber brush and just blend everything together. I'm also going to blend off this powder down here. It's been sitting there for about 5 minutes, and then I just blend my whole cheek together. Just kind of give everything one last blend. Make sure it all looks uniform and there's no harsh lines, no powdery looks. So that is everything I do, and then I'm just going to set it in place with my Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. Just give this a good shake and spritz your face. Okay, so I'm back. I put my lip on. This is the finished look. And yeah, I just love this look. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as I said earlier, I'll leave everything I used today in the description box, and I'll also list some other products that I think are comparable. I know a lot of the things I used today were high-end, but these are honestly just my holy grail, like go-to everyday products. But there is definitely some cheaper alternatives to get the same kind of look. And I really hope this got I really hope this video helped you, and I hope if you have really fair skin like me, I hope this showed you some new products for highlighting and contouring. I know having pale skin, I've had to really search for products that work for my skin tone, that aren't too dark or too orange. And yeah, you can definitely take these techniques and use them if you're not pale skin. I mean, obviously the techniques work for everyone, and a lot of the colors will work for everyone too, or the products you could find your color in. So yeah, this is just my look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, any tips and tricks yourself, please leave them down below. I definitely love to talk makeup, so leave anything down below. That's everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!